The Wuhan coronavirus cases are blowing up, not in China, but around the world. China used to be the epicenter of this outbreak. It isn't anymore. The worst hit now is America. With the highest number of cases, the Wuhan virus has killed more people in the US than in 9/11 or the Vietnam War. And New York, not Wuhan, is now the world's worst hit city. Tonight on Gravitas, we will take you inside the new epicenter of the Wuhan virus. It's New York City. Let's start with these images. Forklifts being used to lift body bags. The bodies of victims are being loaded into refrigerated trucks. These are makeshift morgues. There are more than 75,000 confirmed cases in New York. That's way more than Wuhan. More than 1,000 people have died in the city. And New York does not know what to do with the dead bodies. Where do you keep them? Now take a look at this clip. A hospital in Brooklyn moved a dead body inside a refrigerated truck. Tragic. The death toll is expected to rise, so hospitals are preparing for it. A hospital in Manhattan has created a makeshift morgue outside its facility. They have erected tents to keep the dead bodies. Every day the situation gets worse. New York is unable to keep up with the growing number of cases, so makeshift arrangements are being made. China built a hospital in less than 2 weeks. New Yorkers are erecting tents. This one is in the iconic Central Park, the most visited urban park in the United States. These tents are supposed to serve as an emergency field hospital. And no one is safe from the coronavirus, from the rich to the poor. On Tuesday, this crisis took a personal turn for the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo. His brother and news anchor, Chris Cuomo, tested positive. The city that never sleeps is being forced to stay inside. New York authorities say they will build 8 temporary hospitals, but it might be too late. The hospitals are overwhelmed, doctors are running short of supplies, people are scared. On Monday, dozens of workers of Amazon staged a walkout. They're demanding better safeguards against the coronavirus. Online delivery is in high demand at this time, but the workers do not feel safe on the job. Health workers too are worried about their safety. A nurse working in a New York hospital says the situation is out of control now.
The exposure is constant and is so much that it's just a matter of time before we all have it and we all get it. It's just, there's no way to avoid it because it's constant. The exposure is constant. And like I said, even if we're not being exposed through the patient so much, we are being exposed through each other.
The United States is in a very bad shape, and New York is the world's biggest hotspot now. The city recorded its first case on the 1st of March. In 31 days, the confirmed cases have crossed 75,000, from 1 to 75,000 in a month. Why is the coronavirus spreading so fast in New York? Why is one of the world's most developed cities a Wuhan virus hot zone now? New York is an overcrowded city. It is the most populous American city. It is densely packed. There are about 28,000 people per square mile in New York. Everywhere you go, people find themselves crammed. The conditions are right for a virus to spread fast. And New York does not have the manpower to handle new cases. Reinforcements are being called in from all over the country. More than 500 paramedics and emergency medical technicians, 2,000 nurses, 250 ambulances have been sent to the city. Many New Yorkers now say that the government was too slow to act. They're pointing fingers at President Donald Trump. The U.S. president is facing a barrage of criticism from the press, from politicians, even the people, and it could get worse. The Trump White House has made a grim prediction. The Wuhan virus could kill as many as 200,000 people in America. Appearing before the media, Trump's team shared this projection. The U.S. president has this warning for his country.
It'd be so much easier for me to come up and say, we have bad news. We're going to lose 220,000 people, and it's going to happen over the next few weeks. And with that, I did start off by saying today, long before this question, I said, this is going to be a rough 2 or 3 weeks. This is going to be one of the roughest 2 or 3 weeks we've ever had in our country. We're going to lose thousands of people.
Anywhere between 100 to 240,000 is the projection from the White House. America is preparing to lose tens of thousands of people. The outbreak is intensifying. So is the politics over it.